The Zimmermann-Graeff Müller Winery, or ZGM for short, has, at its facility in Zell-Barl, invested in a new high bay warehouse from Syskron. The new logistical solution at ZGM comprises all the operations for incoming and outgoing goods, meaning everything from raw materials and supplies right up to full storage and dispatch. The aim was to generate a solution that ensures a high degree of efficiency with everything single-sourced, explains Dr. Tina Schiemann, ZGM's Managing Director, who's responsible for production and logistics.
We wanted to minimize the number of manual interventions in our logistics. We achieved this by means of permanently installed conveyor technology that extends over the entire length of the high bay warehouse. Our automated guided vehicles ensure the requisite flexibility for interacting with the lines. The crucial factor behind the choice of Krones was getting everything from a single source, and this includes construction of the high bay warehouse, the warehouse management system, and the interfacing with the conveyor technology and the automated guided vehicles. We wanted to have a single main contractor.
Die Anbindung der Fördertechnik und der FTS aus einer Hand von einem Generalunternehmer haben.
The facility is divided up into production, several manually operated block-type warehouses, a high bay warehouse, intelligent conveyor technology, plus incoming goods reception and outgoing goods dispatch. All these areas are linked up to each other, both physically and in the software. The warehouse management system administers the software operations and constitutes the brain of the entire complex. Beverage pallets from the production line are either placed in readiness immediately for loading or transferred to the high bay warehouse. Production lines that are not linked directly to the transfer route receive assistance from a driverless transport system featuring automated guided vehicles, AGVs for short. These are indefatigable helpers whose main task is to transport the merchandise from A to B. They're integrated into the system using the firm's own Wi-Fi and controlled using laser-based navigation. They convey the filled pallets to the transfer route, over which they're then passed from the production zone to the high bay warehouse. With a height of 30 meters and a length of 70 meters, the high bay warehouse offers storage slots for a total of 15,280 pallets on 13 storage levels. 5 storage and retrieval units feed it with pallets, which are arranged, unsorted, in a 2-deep storage configuration. In the front zone of the high bay warehouse, the dispatch pallets are placed in readiness for loading onto trucks. 3 descending roller conveyors, each accommodating 11 pallets, have been provided for each of the 6 truck loading gates. The buffer here is fed either directly from the production line via the high bay warehouse or via one of the manually operated warehouses. For the loading operations, the truck drivers can make use of electric conveying trucks. Every day, an average of 30 loaded trucks leave the warehouse. The production operation is also supplied automatically with raw materials and consumables. As soon as a requisition is received by the system, the delivery chain is activated immediately. Forklift trucks and conveying trucks are each fitted with a handheld device and an infrared scanner. Orders from the production line are visible on all handheld devices and include information like the article designation or the storage slot. As soon as a driver accepts the order, it's no longer visible for his colleagues. The operator processing the order accepts the pallet and scans it. You see, each pallet and each storage slot possesses its own barcode and can be unambiguously identified. The lift truck driver brings the pallet of raw materials to one of the in-feed points on the conveyor and deposits it there. After the driver has scanned the barcode at the in-feed point, the operation is concluded for him. The system now knows that the requested pallet of raw materials is located at the appropriate in-feed point. and it's conveyed automatically towards the production line. The pallets are mostly sent off in pairs. At the end of the transfer route, a vehicle from the driverless transport system collects the pallets and takes them to the requisition point in the production line. The control center, meanwhile, knows the position and activity concerned at all times. The improved efficiency, derived from a high degree of automation, transparency based on intelligent software solutions, and high schedule effectiveness based on flexibility, were persuasive arguments for ZGM.
Aufgrund der automatisierten Kommissionierung.
Thanks to automated order picking from the high bay warehouse, it's possible nowadays to load a truck in half an hour, whereas it used to take a whole hour. The construction job showed that Krones is a can-do partner whom we can confidently entrust with our projects. A partner who supports us when it comes to integration. Krones is a supremely competent partner, not only in terms of filling technology, but also when it comes to designing and building a high bay warehouse.
Ein starker Partner ist, sondern auch in der Umsetzung und Realisierung eines Hochregals.